Hello, Accounting Superstars. This is Professor Don Bush from the Accounting Superstar channel. Glad you're here. I've been a professor for about 30 years, a CPA for about that long, and I've got great ways to explain accounting. So welcome to the channel. So today's lesson is about journal entries for job costing. Job costing is very common. Lots of businesses use it. Construction companies, anybody who does custom work, accountants would use it, attorneys, dentists, on and on and on. So we're going to take it just one step at a time. I'll keep these videos rather short. And we're just going to look at raw materials. And I'm making this the easiest example possible. All right. So if you got the idea, your textbook might do it just a little bit differently. Who knows? But at least you'll have the right idea. We've got the Sunset Sailboat Company, and they build custom sailboats. They're beautiful. They're between 25 and 35 foot long. And today they're buying some raw materials. So here's what's going on. I'll scroll down just a little bit. Well, what they're doing is they are going to buy 10 boat motors. So 10 boat motors are purchased from a vendor for $10,000. So here's what they'll do. They will debit raw materials inventory for $10,000. And they will credit accounts payable for $10,000 because they owe the money. And that's usually how businesses work. Usually businesses won't pay cash right up front like that. But what they'll do is they'll put it on account. So, and they're on good terms with their vendor too. So that's good to hear. So Sunset Sailboat Company will have a raw materials inventory. So they will debit the account raw materials inventory for $10,000. So there you go. And we won't worry about the accounts payable here in this lesson. So the account direct raw materials inventory has $10,000 in it. And right now we're just keeping it as easy as possible. I'm sure they've got tons and tons more raw materials than just these 10 boat motors. But just boiling it down to the bare minimum here. All right, now the next thing is that one boat motor was taken out of direct raw materials and installed on the boat Summer Breeze. So here we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to debit work in process for one of the boat motors. And one boat motor cost $1,000. And we're going to credit raw materials inventory. So raw materials inventory is being credited. I'll put it up here in this raw materials account. Here we go. A credit for $1,000. All I'm doing is posting this number right here up into raw materials inventory. That's all I'm doing. And at this point in time, the raw materials inventory account will have a balance of $9,000 because $10,000 of boat motors were put in, $1,000 of for one boat motor was taken out. So that leaves a balance of $9,000. Now coming down to the work in process account. Now work in process is where everything comes together. It's the heart and soul of the manufacturing accounting system. It's where the action takes place. So this boat motor here, this $1,000 for the boat motor is going to be transferred down here to the job cost sheet. So I'll put it right here for $1,000. Now, I just have a note here. This is not the purpose of this lesson today, but I've got that direct labor is going to come into this job cost sheet and manufacturing overhead is going to come into this job cost sheet because there are 3 different kinds of manufacturing costs. There's raw materials, which we're doing today, direct labor, which we'll do in a different video, and manufacturing overhead, which is a whole different video itself. But just know for now that these 3 different types of costs come in to work in process and specifically onto the job cost sheets. Now the job cost sheets, that's a record of the job that's going on. So they're building a boat called Summer Breeze. And they need to record all the costs. So I don't have all the costs written down here, but they will include direct labor and other raw materials and overhead, and they'll total it all up. Now, also, in addition, there's a general ledger account called work in process inventory. And this work in process inventory is a summarization of all these job cost sheets. So whatever's entered into the job cost sheets gets entered into work in process. So I'm going to put $1,000 there. That's for the boat motor. So we have $1,000 entered for the boat motor. So there we go. Well, folks, that takes care of a very basic, simple lesson of raw materials. Easy stuff. So rewind this video, watch it a couple of times. Also, check out my webpage, accountingsuperstars.com. I've got all these videos listed by topic, so you can look and find something that'll help you out. Also, hit the like button, subscribe button, because that way I'll know you like these videos and I'll make more for you. In the comments, you can write down the names of topics that you'd like me to make videos about. So let me know, folks. Until next time, over and out.